Hello to all of you beautiful souls. Walking home from work at the moment, I figured I would just talk. Today was a beautiful and amazing day. What I wanted to talk about, because I said that I would make a video about this in a comment, how this eclipse is over, the eclipse is past. A lot of the peak of this ascension, I feel, has really kind of settled itself down in a sense. During the beginning of August, I was extremely focused on my spiritual self, the hobbies that I would spiritually invest in. I was going crazy with it. I was constantly reading, constantly making music. I was constantly outside, meditating, doing anything spiritual that I could really get my hands on. I mean, dash across the street. Anything possible spiritual. And it was beautiful. It allowed me to really synchronize myself with what I wanted to do later on in my life, like the passions and the hobbies that I could actually make into a living. These are what I focused on, and I believe it was simply to bring them into my awareness. Like to simply say, hey, you felt lost for a very, very long time. Now it's time to find yourself. What could you do in the future to make money? But don't focus on the money, just focus on the passion itself. And it was like music. I love music, so I started doing that. I really got into it since I was writing raps and stuff. Poetry kind of just synchronized with me. I never thought of myself as a poet, but I did realize that I was extremely good at poetry in my own way. So, as we were going through all these different spiritual things were being brought into my awareness, about, I'd say a week before the shift, the week before the eclipse, it almost balanced me back out once again. It balanced me back out once again. It was really crazy because I was feeling so spiritual and everything, and then all of a sudden, poof, my ego was kind of like right back in my face. And I was like, what are you doing here? Like, I've been trying so hard to ignore you, but why are you in my face? Don't worry about it. Now, I believe it brought it back into this awareness because I've been talking so much about how I like yin and yang, how I really want to learn how to balance what I love and everything. And I believe that's kind of how it manifested. It say, okay, if you're really into yin and yang and polarity and balance and everything, then your ego isn't going to scare you. You're going to want to become friends with that ego. You're going to want to take your higher self and your ego, and you're going to want to twist them together. And you're going to know when you need to support, aid, or to grow or heal each one, in a sense. And how I really discovered this is what was happening was because I was remaining so spiritual. But this thing inside me kept like pulling my old self out. Like anime and video games and like just conversations about those things, and not taking everything so spiritual, not taking everything so seriously, realizing that I am still here for a human experience as well, and me indulging in that is not going to harm me as long as I know how to use it. So that happened. Now, after the eclipse has passed, so basically during the beginning of the month for August was extremely rough, energetic, very spiritual. A lot of my chakras were being filled and opened and connected to each other very quickly and very rapid rates. I noticed my psychic abilities started getting enhanced. I get a lot of headaches. It was much easier for me to manipulate the energy around me, whether it was with crystals or whether it was with plants or even animals or anything like that. And through the month after the eclipse, these kind of started to degrade in a sense. Not that I don't have them, not that I didn't lose touch with anything. It's just the energies for that sort of thing are not as high at the moment for me. They're not as high. I know I still have them. I know I can still do them. I know I can still put myself inside of this mindset. For example, just talking about this, the palm of my hand is getting warm. I can feel the energy in the palm of my hand and my hand chakra. And it's just things like this. It's like your perception kind of, it's like take my hand as a switch, like an on and off switch. It goes on and off, on and off. But instead it's not on and off. It's spirit, ego. And it kind of just flips back and forth. And it's really not, it doesn't feel like I'm at a war with myself anymore. I felt for a very long time I was at a war with my spirit self and my ego. But now it's kind of like they're staring each other in the face and they're trying to learn each other. It's very different. It's very strange because during this ascension, I really started to not feel like myself. Like I felt like I was becoming an entirely different being altogether. But then after this eclipse, it kind of threw my old self back at me and say, look, this isn't to create a new life. It's to change how you saw your old one, or to change how you see your new one, or the new one that you want to create. Because I have to let this out. Throughout these past few months and journeys and everything, I've been extremely rough on myself. I have, and you know what, that's okay. Because I really, deep down, I just wanted the best for myself. I wanted to see what I could accomplish. I wanted to see what I could do. And I achieved that. I feel like I did a very good job. And I'm very proud of myself. But now, I want a little bit of a mixture. It's like, I can now see how spiritual I can be in a sense, and psychic, but on the other end of the tunnel, I can also see how normal I can be. Like how normal I can be. I've never really been good with talking to anybody. So let's say as I'm going through this spiritual awakening or whatever, I actually started ignoring. Well, not ignoring, just not even talking about video games, not even talking about any of the stuff that I liked. I wasn't talking about video games or movies. I really wasn't even, my heart was very hard. It wasn't light. Like I didn't have a very good sense of humor when it came to those subjects anymore. I was like, oh, those don't serve me no more. I don't want to talk about them. But really, when you start doing things like that, it's going to cause a lot more stress. It's going to cause a lot more resistance than you normally can. Because these old parts of yourself, it's trying to remind you of who you are. It was trying to remind me of who I was, but this label named spirituality really was like in my way. Because I felt I had to be spiritual as I'm a spiritual being, which is not true. There are very spiritual sides to me, and I do enjoy them things. I do love them about myself, and I use them in my day-to-day life. But I'm not going to forget what I was or what I had either. Like, I can't do that. And it's all in your perception, how you see this too, because when I really felt like I wanted to start indulging back in old habits, I wanted to go back and indulge in old habits, but I didn't want to do them for old reasons. Does that make sense? Like, I go and I play a video game, but I don't play it to escape my reality anymore. I don't go in and say, all right, this is what I'm gonna do. I don't completely engulf myself in it. I don't get into the drama or the politics inside of the video games. I don't let the other people in that game get to me. It's just certain things like that. It's like me changing my life and how I thought of my life changed everything in my life. So I wasn't meant to give up anything. I was meant to give up about how I thought of it. This is just a little 10-minute talk from me walking home from work. Thank you, all you beautiful souls, for watching and listening. Peace and love. Peace and love. Life is fucking amazing. Just look at the sky. What's that not awesome?